Good morning to all of you. In the previous class, we have seen the theory part of semi-elliptical laminated spring. Now we'll solve problem on that. We'll read the statement. A semi-elliptical laminated spring has effective length of 1 meter. The spring has to sustain a load of 75 kilonewton. He has given the effective length. Okay, first write down the given data. Effective length is 1 meter. Okay, the other whatever the dimensions are there, they are given in terms of mm. Better to write this length in terms of mm. 1 meter is equal to, you need to convert this meter into mm. 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 3 mm. Therefore it will be 1000 mm or 10 raised to 3 mm. The spring has to sustain a load of 75 kilonewton. Load is given, load is known by F. F is equal to 75 kilonewton. 75 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. The spring has 3 full length leaves. Okay. In this semi-elliptical laminated link or in laminated springs, okay, full length leaves will be there and graduated leaves will be there. Okay, full length leaves will be denoted by IF, and graduated leaves are denoted by IG. Therefore, the full length leaves is given as 3, IF is equal to 3, and graduated leaves IG is equal to 16. And the total leaves, including full length leaves as well as graduated leaves, that is denoted by I. I is equal to, it is a sum of number of leaves is equal to sum of full length leaves plus graduated leaves. It will be 3 plus 60, 90. If the leaves are pre-stressed such that the leaves are going to be pre-stressed such that the stress induced in all the leaves is same and are limited to 400 megapascal. The leaves are pre-stressed and whatever the stress is there, it is limited to 400 megapascal. Therefore, sigma is given 400 megapascal. Megapascal is nothing but Newton per mm square. When maximum load is applied, okay, when maximum load is applied, whatever the stress is there, it is 400 megapascal. The width of the leaves is 9 times the thickness. Therefore, width of the leaves B dash is equal to 9 times the thickness. That is 9 into H. Thickness is nothing but denoted by H. Assume E is given, modulus of elasticity is equal to 200 gigapascal. You need to convert this into Newton per mm square or megapascal. 200 gigapascal is nothing but 10 raised to 9. You can convert this giga into megapascal or Newton per mm square. Therefore, 200 into 10 raised to 3 megapascal or Newton per mm square. In this, he has asked to find out, determine width and thickness. You need to find out the value of width, that is B, as well as thickness H. And he has asked you to calculate initial space that has to be provided between full length leaves. Means the space between the full length leaves and the graduated leaves. Okay, I will show you with the diagram. If this is the full length leaves and this is the graduated leaves, okay, whatever this gap is there, this is nothing but C. Okay, you need to calculate this, how much initial gap has to be left between the full length leaves and the graduated leaves. Here you will be having the graduated leaves. You need to find out that C value. After that, load on the clip to close the initial gap. How much load has to be applied on the clip to close that, whatever the initial gap, that is C is there. Okay, first I will find out the width, okay, as well as the thickness of the leaves. Okay, from the data and book, to find out the width, you can see that here, width and thickness, we can use this equation 11.32 C. In this, load is given, length is given, stress is given. Total number of leaves is also given. In this, two unknowns are there. Okay, try to solve this equation and you're going to get the required width and thickness. Otherwise, if you see the given data, he has given the width. Width is 9 times the thickness. Okay, B is equal to 9h. Means in this equation only h thickness will be unknown. Once you get that thickness, you can substitute that in this and you can find out the width also. Okay. Now I'm going to substitute the values. Okay. Substitute the stress. It is 403 into F is given 75 kilonewton into 10 raised to 3. Length is 1000. Number of total number of leaves is 19. Width is given as 9h, 9 times the thickness. H is not given. Keep it like that only. Now substitute the already you have substituted all the values. Okay. And solving this equation, you are going to get the value of h. H is equal to 14.872 mm. Okay, round it off the thickness to 15 mm. Okay, once you get the thickness, now you can substitute that in this equation. That is given data. B dash is equal to 9 times the h. Width is equal to 9 times the h. H is 15. Substitute that. Okay, 9 into 15, it will be 135 mm. Therefore, B dash will be, or the width will be 135 mm. First, you have calculated the width and thickness. After calculating the width and thickness, next you need to calculate the initial gap. Okay, initial gap that has to be provided between the full length leaves and the graduate leaves. Means you need to calculate the value of C. Okay, initial space between the full length and graduated leaves. C is equal to F L cube by I dash into H cube into E. Okay, this is the formula which is there in your data book 11.32a, the bulbarity data book. Initial space between full length and graduated leaves. This L is given, length is given. I dash is nothing but I into P dash. Okay, I is nothing but total number of leaves. B dash, just know your calculated width of the spring leaves. Substitute both the values, that is 19 into 135. H is calculated, it is 50. E is given in the problem, it is 200 into 10 raised to 3 Young's modulus. Substitute the values, you will get the C value. Means this much space is left between the full length leaves and the graduated leaves. Third one, he has asked you to calculate the value of or the load on the clip to close the initial gap. You need to find out that load. Okay, that we are going to get it from equation 11.32b. Load on the clip to close that initial gap. Okay, whatever the this is the full length leaves and this is the graduate leaves. Whatever the space which you have calculated, that is C, you have calculated. Now how much load is required to close this gap? Okay, if you see the laminated leaves, okay, this is before assembling, a gap will be there. After assembling, you can see that there will be no gap left between the full length leaves and the graduated leaves. Now how much load has to be applied such that this gap has to be closed? Okay, you have calculated the gap. Now I'm going to calculate the load from equation 11.32b. IG is number of graduated leaves, IF is number of full length leaves. Both are given 16, 3. Load is given, it is 75 into 10 raised to 3. I is total number of leaves, it is 19. 2 into number of graduated leaves, it is given 16. 3 into IF, number of full length leaves, it is 3. Substitute all the values. After substituting that, the load which you are going to get will be 4.62 kilonewton or 4621.309 Newton. This much of load is required to close the gap between the full length leaves and the graduated leaves. This is how you need to solve the problem on laminated leaves.